Hi, my name's Emma and today marks the beginning of Mental Health Week in the UK. So to help spread awareness, I have teamed up with a group of TikTok creators and the following videos are our messages to you.
Hey, it's Nancy.
I'm Nalah.
I'm Holly Phoebe.
Hi guys, I'm Branno. I'm the idiot that wears goggles on TikTok.
I'm Aurora.
Hi, I'm Imogen.
Hello, I'm Thea.
Well, hello, fancy seeing you here.
Hello, my name's Georgia.
I wanted to talk about how not all mental health is clear and plain to the naked eye.
If you ever feel the need that you have to bottle up your feelings and hide from them because people are making you feel the way you are, just know that there are people you can talk to. There's people everywhere, your friends, family, if not them, random people on social media, etc.
I'm here to talk about my experiences of body shaming and how it affects us. I've constantly been put down for my weight, however it affects all different people of all different body shapes and sizes. Makes you feel like you need to change yourself in order to make others happy.
I've struggled with obsessive compulsive disorder since I was a child, but only recently did I understand it. It's very easy if there is a walking stick or a wheelchair involved to see pain, but we don't have the luxury of feeling seen sometimes.
I just wanted to say that I hope you're well. I know through this time it can be such a hard time for our physical health, but not only that, our mental health.
I've had anorexia for 6 years, but I'm now recovered. I've just popped in to say that recovery is possible and you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Mental Health Awareness Week is approaching us, and I know we're in lockdown, so a lot more people are struggling than normal with their mental health. Just know you are not alone. There's always someone that can listen to you about your problems and want to help you get through the tough times that you're in, whether it's a professional, your family or friends. There will always be someone that you can talk to, so don't feel like you need to go through it alone.
What I would like to say is that usually, how are you can be a really intimidating question, but at the moment I think it's safe to say it means more than what it ever has before because we're in such a time of uncertainty.
My name's Emilia, also known as Lumpy Toast. My main message is just to say to all of my kings and queens who are struggling in this tough time is you're doing so good, like you're doing amazing. Little things like getting out of bed, doing some schoolwork, like that is am I allowed to swear? That is an achievement.
Do you know what annoys me and makes me want to throw an apple straight at a wall? Just TikTok. Not TikTok in general. TikTok in general is a glorious place. Some may even call it wonderful.
For my section of the video, I was going to do a Q&A from comments on my TikTok videos, but that turned out to be unnecessarily long. So instead, I'm going to start to try and overcome my fear of being barefaced on camera and take my makeup off for you guys.
Lockdown's hard, everyone's struggling, but even though all this is happening, still try and get help. Talk to anyone you can. You can message anyone this video and they'll be able to help you.
I have been on this long journey with anxiety for about 5 years, but I'm now at a much better place and I'm now at a point where I can offer my support to anyone who's potentially going through a similar situation to what I was.
I just want to get a quick message in there to let people know that if you are struggling with any of the issues that we spoke about, then please talk to someone.
The main thing is, like, for me, in my case, suicide doesn't take away the pain. It only moves it on to someone else. You just don't expect it from some people.
I want you to imagine the most horrible, disturbing thing you can, the most disturbing thought you've ever thought in your life, and I want you to imagine if your brain kept insisting you go back to that thought without your permission, because that is OCD. It's a battle. It's not being able to hug your friends. It's thinking your family are going to die if you don't turn a light switch on and off an even amount of times. And it's being told that there's nothing wrong with you because you look fine. It's much more than 3 letters people just throw away.
I will be back in 2 seconds. Hi! Obviously, clearly I have some blemishes, but that's okay.
Just because someone's not skin and bones doesn't mean they don't have an eating disorder. Just because someone's having a good time and they're happy doesn't mean that they don't have depression. Just because someone's not worrying about something doesn't mean that they don't have anxiety.
Make sure you tell someone if you ever get that low, because it can be gone in seconds.
I used to see people on social media recovering, or like my friends, and I'd think, well, that's never going to be me, so why would I bother trying? But when I did start trying, I realised how much better it was, and now I live a happy and healthy life, doing and eating whatever the hell I want, and it's great. You've just got to learn to love your body and stop picking out the flaws. And I know it's easier said than done, but you can do it.
Make sure you're staying well, make sure you're talking to people. If you don't want to talk to anyone close to you, my DMs are always open. You can always come and have a chat to me. If you want to get some things off your chest, just make sure you're looking after yourself in this tough time.
I love you all, you're doing amazingly, well done. If you ever need someone to talk to, text me on Instagram. Love you all, bye.
TikTok comments, you know. There was this video a while ago of this girl, and I can't remember what she was doing. However, hundreds of the comments were like, oh, your hair's wonky at the back. Oh, you need to get a new haircut. My hair's like that. I wouldn't want hundreds of people commenting on my hair. No, because it's not nice. If she read them comments, which I assume she did, it would ruin her day, and you know, it could affect her. Personally, it doesn't really affect me when I get comments like that, but for other people, it can affect them, and it's not very good.
I struggle with BPD, and it's hard. It's been really hard, but you just have to get yourself to talk to someone, because talking to anyone about anything helps.
I know it may be seen as weak to some guys to open up about your emotions, but it's one of the most manly things a guy can do when they're honest about how they are feeling deep down, rather than putting on a front and showing that you are vulnerable and you are human. It's an extremely manly thing to do, so please don't think you need to go through it alone.
I know it's hard to talk out to people, especially when you don't know why you feel that way. You just got to remember, don't let your brain compare its problems to other people's, because the brain likes to belittle itself and make its problems seem invalid and therefore not want to talk about them, which is completely not the case. You feel that way. That is completely entitled. So either reach out or be that support network, because that isn't spoken about enough. It really isn't in terms of mental health. You can change someone's day by asking them how they are. So stay safe and try and stay sane.
Another point that makes me want to eat grapes but not enjoy them. Cancelling people for no reason. For example, Yodeling Hayley, she's a TikToker, she did a dance to this Yankee with no brim meme. Then tons of people were like attacking her. They were like, oh, you can't do that. And then more girls did it because it was like their joke. And then they were attacking them girls as well. And it was just, you're dancing to a meme. Get over it, pal.
This past year, my confidence has grown so much as I've learned to ignore all negativity and to realise that I am beautiful the way I am and that you're beautiful the way you are. So don't ever feel like you're not enough, because you are.
If you're watching this and you're struggling, I completely understand how alone you could be feeling right now. And I completely understand that you might not think it's ever going to get better, but I can promise you it will. And I can promise you that you're not alone. No matter how alone your mind makes you feel, you're not alone. Please never give up. Please don't give up the fight. Keep fighting. It won't be an easy journey, I'm not going to lie, but you will get there eventually and things will start to look better. You're not alone. Please don't give up on this journey.
Me and my friends, we've been sending each other letters and just having something to look forward to, knowing that normality will return. It helps. You don't have to listen to what your brain says all the time.
On Twitter the other day, people tried to cancel Noah Schnapp, and he is 15. I wouldn't want to be cancelled when I was 15. I just want to grab a Schnapple and throw it right at a wall, because it can affect people. So I'm going to go and eat some grapes, but I'm not going to enjoy them.
You always need to be sensitive of the people that are around you, because you never know what somebody's going through. And just because they seem like they're okay on the outside doesn't mean you can assume what they're going through. That's why, especially with trigger words, you need to be so sensitive. Even if you don't mean to trigger somebody, because some people's trigger words are so unusual due to their own situations, you just need to make sure that if you do upset someone, that you are just understanding. We're not expecting you to understand our mental health problems, we're just expecting you to be our friends.
I know from personal experience it is really hard to open up about problems, and at the time it can feel like everything's just resurfacing and making it worse, but in the long run it does do the world of good. It'll only come out in uglier ways otherwise, so I hope everyone's looking after themselves and take care.
Please remember that you are not alone in this, especially in a time like this when we all need to pull together. There are so many people around you that are willing to help, whether it's a friend, a family member, or even someone over the phone on a helpline. I've put all the details you need in the description below. If you need any help, reach out to someone. It's better to talk to someone than to suffer in silence. Everyone involved is linked in the description below. If you need someone to talk to and you would want to talk to one of us, we are here to help. And I hope you enjoyed the video.